Jazz fell back against the counter. I watched in horror as she picked up the 6-inch bread knife lying there and lunged. But her husband seized her wrist, squeezed hard, and the knife clattered onto the kitchen tiles. All women want to kill their husbands, don't they? I must admit I've thought about it. And Kathy Lett's best-selling novel, How to Kill Your Husband and Other Handy Household Hints, has now quite literally struck a chord. And with classic lines like, advice is like syphilis, it's better to give it than receive. You can understand why. Victorian opera has boldly gone where no company has gone before, adapting Kathy Lett's racy literature into a fully fledged opera.
There has never been an opera like this. It's a cross between the Jerry Springer Show, the Vagina Monologues, Così fan tutte and Salome. If you can get your head around that, you know what kind of night you're going to have.
Now you're moving. Nice booty. Now you're grooving. You cutie. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Actually, I'd settle for a big green cucumber. At least a cucumber doesn't expect you to laugh at cucumber jokes.
Why this book? Why Kathy Lett's How to Kill Your Husband?
Well, I've known Kathy for yonks, and I read Puberty Blues and I read Girls' Night Out, and I was looking for Australian texts. But what I liked about what Kathy does is there's no pretense. It absolutely is what it is. You know, what you see is what you get.
The story is all about sex, love, murder and marriage, a recipe for most great operas. It follows the highs and lows of two married women whose lives are unravelling. There's Cassie, the demented working mother, whose marriage has gone off the boil, and Jazz, the stay-at-home mum, whose hubby is a womaniser.
I want him tall to listen, frighten him, change the face he loves so much.
I know from your history that you're used to playing 15-year-old boys. It's a big leap to go from a 15-year-old boy to a woman who I would say is going through some sort of midlife crisis.
Yeah, that's
How have you
right.
found the leap?
Well, it is a big leap, that's true, but I have found in the last few years that I'm also starting to specialise in deranged women, which is, a bit closer to the real me, perhaps. So I can relate to some of the challenges she is going through. So it's great to play something that feels relevant to the kind of sexual politics that I experience in my life at this point.
I'm hot, I'm famished, I can't get enough of you, my lover, my new toy, my sex machine.
There is a current trend to cast operas with singers under 30 in the hope that youth will breathe new life into a dying art form. However, Richard Gill has chosen to fly in the face of this trend, casting grown-up women from a variety of musical backgrounds to reinvigorate the stage.
My name's Bianca, licensed sex therapist.
Did you have to do much research into sex therapy?
Oh, yes, my goodness. I've been working on my multiple orgasm, my female ejaculation. I'm singing from the womb.
Do you think staid opera audiences are ready for the multiple orgasm?
Well, they better be. It's been around for long enough. Let's bring it out on stage, shall we?
I believe the casting of rock singers and cabaret artists alongside opera singers is Richard Gill's masterstroke. Melissa Langton as Angel brings vibrant energy to the stage, delivering the hit of Novocaine that the opera is desperately craving.
There's quite a few moments when I'm referred to as a Brechtian device, which I didn't understand when I first came in. I was like, I don't know. But
Did you Google Brechtian device?
I did. The first thing I did, Brechtian device. And basically, it's cabaret. It's like, get rid of that fourth wall and I can actually, eyeball people.
I'm sick of being nagged about the boring bloody housework all the time.
You've chosen a very feminist book and a book that can laugh at men a lot. Do you think you're going to alienate the male audience?
Look, if the males are alienated, I'd say that's because they're guilty.
Exactly. And there's nothing more sexy than a man that can laugh at himself, I don't think.
Ha, ha, ha.
Do you do a lot of housework? And will you do more after tonight?
I'm not good at housework, and I'll do less Obviously, more housework is in order for a lot of us if we want to save our relationships. We got the message.
I've never been to an opera where a tampon has been a star or a shark, but I don't want to give away the ending.
Now I want to go right back and rewrite all the operas. I want Othello to get, anger management. I want Carmen just get a gun and shoot him. I want all those girls to stop coughing in the attic and take some penicillin. La Boheme. We want to rewrite them all with a bit of girl power now.
You're just doing my job, babe.